What's going on, everyone? Welcome into the live stream. Live stream. Welcome in. Getting ready for some Thursday Night Thunder. We are currently on ESPN highlighting the Baird Wealth Management Seattle Open. And if you don't know what the hell that is pickleball, which I did not know would be on ESPN. So all you pickleball fans, I hope you had a wonderful 11-3, 11-7 match. Anna Leigh Waters knocks off Judith Castillo. It looks like she can't be more than 11, but she comes away with the pickleball win. Pickle actually don't sound too bad right now. Wherever you're at, I hope you're staying cool. It is, yes, the AC's running, Zach. You read it? It's hot. It's hot. I just got out of the shower. I had a softball game today. It was 94 degrees outside. I almost pulled a piece of fat, and that hurts. But I'm here. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go racing, boys, and it should be an exciting night. So let's go ahead and see if we have the starting lineups. I do know that we're running two 20-lap, 12-minute heats before the main event tonight. I believe the main event heat is 70 laps, but I will double check because we have time. La-di-da-di-da. Can I see the starting lineup for me? Yo, maybe I just have to type SRX in. I didn't want to do it, but I guess I will. Tweet your seat. Do we not have the starting lineup? I don't think we got the starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot find it. I do know that Kenny Schrader was fastest in practice, which is wild. Kyle Busch was second, 7,000ths of a second behind. Hannah Johns is currently interviewing the 10-year-old that won that pickleball tournament, so congratulations. Helio Castroneves and Joseph Newgarden were last. Not great for the open wheel boys. Are we calling Twitter X? Are we doing that? Is that a thing? Is everybody excited to do that? No? Next race, Motor Mile. Did I put the wrong race in? Oh my God. I think Wow. Thunder Valley, I think, was the one canceled. Motor Mile. That's a JV move. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. I don't think I can edit it on Facebook. Oh, yeah, I can. Edit. Motor Mile. Save. Motor Mile. Oh, yeah. We're good. Shit, we're good, Shug. Duck, you were in it all day today. Zach Duck. Berlin just posted it's times. I'll be there. Man, I look like shit on this thing. Zach, I got in my waders. I got them in. Put them on in the house. Started sweating profusely, so I took them off, but I like them. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to catch them trout. I'm actually going to visit Zach in Michigan, my first ever time in Michigan, because I'm going to Berlin for the SRX race. And I'm excited for that. And then Zach and I are going to go trout fishing. So if you have any trout fishers out there that want to let me know what I should do, how I should be good. I looked at one of my polls. It was a medium, Zach. I know you told me to look. And then my zip code 33 is an ultra light. But my other poll, which is a Fluger, which I do not recommend, it's a Fluger Triton. It did not say what it was on strength. It didn't say jack shit on the entire poll. So I don't know what strength it is. But I have an Abu Garcia reel on that. It is my favorite pole. My one that's a medium is a Shimano, and not very proud of it. Shimano Sierra. But yeah, if you're just now joining us, 8 people so far. We're getting ready to go SRX racing. Cheers. Hope you're having cheers. Cheers. There we go. Getting ready to go SRX racing. Head up north, line and Kugel. That's what I heard, Trix fan. Are you up north, Trix fan? Where are you located? You don't have to tell me. Just tell me the state. I don't need your email address or your living address. Ah, shit, Kyle Busch. Hold on. They're talking to the goat. Oh, my God. Now they went to Joseph Newgarden. Never mind. Unbelievable. If you don't know who I'm rooting for tonight, you can maybe take a guess later. Joseph Newgarden won the doubleheader on Saturday in Iowa. He's been killing it on the circular events. The Big T, Texas. Don't mess with Texas. Nice. How hot was it today in Texas, Truex fan? I've never heard of a cool summer in Texas. How hot was it in Texas? Ow, Mother Teresa. Oh, Beamer. Frank Beamer? That means there's going to be a lot of good defense tonight, boys. A lot of good defense. Excited to go. Today, it's pretty cool. It's only 90 degrees. What's that humidity like, buddy? What's that humidity like today? That's what I want. That's what I want to know. Hold on, I got somebody texting me about the race tonight. Oh, 7 people, welcome in. Let me know. Willie Wallace, how are you watching it? ESPN, yes, sir. That's the only way I can watch it is on ESPN. Got it right here to my left. Your guys is right on screen. Excited to go. Zach, what are we thinking about the Florida Panther? Suarez had it last week. How you liking it? Nice. Today, it was like 80% humidity and 93, 94. Quadruple your money on your $1,000 general admission ticket and let's do fan zone. Zach, if you will let me sit on your back or like on your neck, like kind of like Marco Polo in the pool and feel the heater that would be my nether regions, we could do that. Motor Mile Speedway, Pulaski County Park, SRX Racing. I know I tried to fix it. It's pretty normal for it to be 105. Dakota, thanks for joining in, buddy. I had in my brain Thunder Valley, but that's the place that they weren't allowed to race. I don't know. I'm kind of stupid. A lot stupid. Oh snap! We got the starting lineup. Paul Tracy, Haley Deegan. Ooh, now this is a cool looking track. So when I first heard, Dakota, that they were going to Pulaski, I was thinking that it would be in Tennessee. It's pretty popular in Tennessee, Pulaski. So Helio will be starting last. Looks like my boy is starting fifth. I'll take that. Is he the betting favorite tonight? That's the one thing that I would like to know. 20 laps or 12 minutes for heat one. Ooh, 100 laps tonight. Yee! Bro, SRX, get your shiznit together so we can get a starting lineup. What are we doing? Joe said he was going to try to get on tonight. I don't know. Man. Not sure it's happening. Not sure it's happening. He might be in the chat, though. I don't know. All right. I was trying to get starting lineup somewhere, anywhere, so I could put it on here. Let it scroll across the bottom. But SRX is living that mid life right now. Very mid. Can't get the starting lineup, so it is what it is. Ryan Newman won last week. He'll be in here because he is a full-time driver. Ooh, look at the banking. This looks like fun. And Denny Hamlin won the week one. Obviously, he's not here. And if he was, people may throw things at him and blow this puppy down. We are dude, this track, I'm going to have to download this on NASCAR Racing 2003. This is a dope-looking track. This is like, I don't even know, man. Like, the banking on that is sick. It's kind of like Lucas Oil, more highly banked. Yo, what's the pace truck doing with its lights off and not going in pit road? That's Busch League. What we eating tonight, guys? I got the Chick-fil-A, the tenders, the mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is fire. Went to a local place today, had some wings, delish. Probably won't be delish later when my bathroom thinks World War III is going on. But Newman's on the front, Marco Andretti next to him. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Almost checking up on the start. I think he was worried about going too soon was Marco, which it wouldn't be the first time. And we're still too wide. Actually, that's Joseph Newgarden on the front. That is not Ryan Newman. And Marco will take the lead as Newgarden got loose coming out of turn 4. Man, this track is awesome. I would love to go to this place to just watch some late models. Kyle Busch underneath Tony Stewart battling. Marco getting a comfortable lead. I wonder how many lanes these guys actually could run at this track. I'm sure it's probably pretty bottom dominant, but as long as the rubber's being laid down, it'll probably move a little bit higher. But Marco in clean air. And remember, guys, all of these cars, all 12 cars, set up exactly the same. They want these drivers to be the thing that is the difference in these vehicles. The only thing that really has changed is the air pressure in the tires. And those do play a factor. We saw last week using your brakes early, burning your tires early is what cost quite a few people, in that race. Whether it was hitting the wall or just not having enough stuff left in this. So 5 laps in, we got Marco Andretti, Joseph Newgarden, Bobby Labonte, Kyle Busch, who is currently underneath Bobby Labonte, Maybe gives him a little bit of bump. He's in the hockey car. He's just checking him. Just give him a little check. Tony Stewart in 5th when he's got Brad Keselowski underneath him. And then we have Haley Deegan, Paul Tracy, Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, Ken Schrader, and Helio Castroneves. Bobby Labonte looked to get a little bit loose, but he will recover. Oh, now we got 3 cars backed up here. Man, Joseph Newgarden is struggling. So Kyle, he may go high with Labonte to try to get around Newgarden. It kind of splits the middle. And this will bring Keselowski into the fold as well. I'm not sure if Denny should show up this Sunday because NASCAR fans are crazy. Is it just my internet connection or the stream keeps freezing? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hopefully it's not my stream freezing up, but if it is, I'm sorry. Let me know, Truex fan, if it keeps happening. So Kyle got a little bit loose there, trying to get around Newgarden. Will clear him and then dive down low to get back to the bumper of Labonte. Joseph Newgarden was not good in practice. Not surprising to see him go backwards. Started in 2nd place and now finds himself in 5th. All good on my end. Which end, Duck? I think you look good on both ends, but that's just me. You know I love you. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Zach, if Kyle Busch was a Florida Panther player, which player would he be? And we have a caution due to the fact that that's a competition caution. So we'll get them all lined back up. Hit me up, Zach. What driver would, or excuse me, what hockey player would Kyle Busch be? All right, don't tell me nothing. I don't give a damn. I'm just trying to be nice. I don't care. La-da-da-da-da. See what Twitter has to say today. Trending right now is he's naked. That's scary. Superstar Racing Experience says, we see you, KFB. Yeah. Love my boy. Checking and Commander defending champ. Not sure we see anything quite yet. Still looking. Not really a whole lot of people spitting that hot fire on Twitter or X or whatever the hell it's called. But all right. Anything else real quick? I don't see anything. Nope. Definitely Kachuk. Oh, yeah, baby. Matthew Kachuk. I'm down with Matthew Kachuk. Top 3 best of the 2023 Cup Series so far. MTJ, KB, and Willie B. I don't know if you guys saw this. AJ Allmendinger is going to go run in the Xfinity race on Saturday, and that's at Road America. It's not at Richmond. and he will be missing qualifying for the Cup Series race. So no matter what, he will start in last place, which is wild because he's the first driver missing the playoffs outside of 17. He's 17 points out. What do you guys think about that? Is that not wild to you? I mean, I kind of get it. He's good racing there, but it is wild to do that, and they're not very good in short tracks anyway. Restart underway. Ooh, Kyle almost split them 3 wide. Brad Keselowski got a tremendous jump on the bottom. Ooh, we got a battle possibly for the lead if Keselowski can clear Andretti. Keselowski's been solid here recently, at least here. Right now in the Cup Series, inside the playoffs, him and Chris Buescher right next to each other in playoff points. Truex fan says, AJ done lost his mind. Joseph Newgarden, Stevie Rugglin. Ooh, Kyle Busch and Bobby Labonte letting them see each other's Goodyear tires up close and personal. Brad Keselowski looks like he's got a car for Marco. Joseph Newgarden obviously did not have that. Neither did anybody else. Tony Stewart looks like he's running about half a line lower than anybody else. He was below the white line. Kyle Busch will clear Bobby Labonte, and we got a choo-choo riot, this train up front with 5 laps left to go. Kyle Busch, not sure if he intended to go that much higher. Didn't give a lot of drive going that much higher. Brad Keselowski all over the back. We have seen a lot of pedal to the metal, bumper to bumper here in the SRX series. And Brad underneath Marco. Will he give him the boot? Remember, the field will invert for heat number 2. And Brad underneath Marco again, but so far being patient. Now 3 to go. Now Brad will try to go high. Kyle tries to dig in and then had to hit the brakes. That was kind of scary. Already seeing the brakes on these cars. Brad underneath Marco. Can he hold it? No, he cannot. Just clears, and Marco now slides up the track. Brad may have gave him a little bit of a bump there, but Marco with the speed on top. Can he clear it? Oh, they bump. They're still bumping. He pushes him all the way below the white line. Now Kyle Busch will get in on Brad. White flag here on heat 1. Kyle going around the outside. 2 trailer park girls tries to go underneath. He will get underneath of Brad. Ooh, Marco gets a little bit loose. Almost hits the wall. Kyle fighting for second place. Will raise up on Brad. Who gets the better run at the end of heat 1? It looks like Kyle will nose him, and then we have a slow car at the front as well. So Marco Andretti wins. Kyle Busch will get second. Brad Keselowski, Bobby Labonte, Tony Stewart, Paul Tracy, Joseph Newgarden, Helio Castroneves, Haley Deegan, Ken Schrader, Ryan Newman, and the mouth, Clint Boyer. That was fun. I hope he does too. Marco Andretti, last year's champ, got pressure from Brad, sent him down the track. That was fun. Man, I'm telling you, these freaking SRX races are fun. I'm watching the race is what I meant. He's watching the Amazing Race, Truex fan. He has no idea what you're talking about. He's on ABC right now watching the Amazing Race. So the caption will read, because I'm dumb, that we are at the Motor Mile. And then I'm going to put Marco Andretti. Andretti wins heat number 1. Welcome in. If this is your first time to Stuck in the Catch Fence, like, subscribe, whatever you may do. The newest video out there. Let's pull that bad boy up. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you end up watching it so far. See what the newest video on the channel is right now. Right here. Right now. Yo channel. Yo channel. Videos. Right here. Here it is. Gotta pause it. It's yours truly. I just did it. I did it last night. I sent it. And I said, are NASCAR fans becoming soft? And people are like, good stuff. NASCAR generally, which I don't know what that even means, but I gave it a like because he commented. They really are, from Mickey Logano. What do you think? Listen to the video. Let me know what you think. Comment on said video. If you subscribe to the channel, we are on the way to 400 or 500 subscribers, and you have a chance to win a diecast car. So let me know what you guys think of said video. Sure, did truly enjoy that. Zach, be careful with that hot fire, man. I don't want you to get busted by the FBI. We know they're listening. We know they are. Let's go back to the Twitter sphere. Joe said he was trying to jump in. Not sure if his Amish internet will let him. We'll see. Anything. Scary news today. My boy Joe Burrow pulled his calf. That sucked. Anything else? Winner, blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Camping World's got to be loving this. McDonald's. I am with Gujar. He's got pull. I don't know what the hell that means. Who's Gujar? Is that a real person? Is that a government official? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Anything else happening in NASCAR news? Got Frank Beamer on the interview. Let me think. Not really. I honestly believe, though, that Alex Bowman should be good this week. He was fast last week. Finally showed some decent speed. Gujar love deep, bro. Come on. What are you talking? Gujar, what? What is that from? Gujar love deep? What are you talking about, Willis? I think Alex Bowman has a chance to win. I don't know about win. Maybe win. Start on the pole. Toyota will be good. Trucks fan. I know. Toyota will be good. Kyle Busch will probably be sheet. Sometimes maybe good. Sometimes maybe sheet. This week probably sheet. I thought you were part of that. Nah, man. I have no idea. Nope. So we got Bowman. Obviously, the last time they ran there, over half the laps were led by Larson and Byron. So that should be something to see if they still have that speed. But 9 of the last 15 races have been won by Toyota. So Toyota has traditionally dominated at Richmond. Toyota has been a sponsor for a long time at Richmond. So, but a guy I really like this week is Michael McDowell. I'd like to bet on him for a possible top 5. He ran 6 here earlier in the year. So I do like him. And Ty Gibbs is running decent. I mean, but like any Toyota, I wouldn't be surprised if Denny Hamlin came out and won back-to-back. And we just see the world explode in flames. And everybody boos him. And he's from Virginia. And they throw stuff on the track. And all hell breaks loose. And maybe Kyle Larson won't let that happen. Maybe Alex Bowman won't let that happen. Actions hypocritical. Might park it into victory lane. Don't look like we have a sellout. got the Belgian Grand Prix, so you can watch Max Verstappen win by another 35 seconds. Yay! So, God, he's been freaking amazing. Kyle Busch. Let's get rowdy. All right. Thank you guys for joining in. Trucks fan, appreciate you always being here. Like always, Zach, I appreciate you tuning in. Dakota Rooster, first time I've seen you comment. Appreciate you coming in. Willie Wallace, you might have been here before. I can't really remember, but I appreciate you joining in. Anybody else that's made it in so far, thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Denny is going to need some more security. You might be right. If Denny wins, this might be the case where when Kyle Busch wrecked Dale Earnhardt Jr., he had to get security to leave because people were ready to break down everything that was structured, everything that was not supposed to meant to be broken, and Kyle Busch received death threats. If Denny Hamlin wins, we may get to that point. But for a guy that runs a YouTube channel, might be good if Denny Hamlin wins. Just because everybody else will melt, everybody else will have a heart attack, and I can just be in here soaking up all the glory because that's what I am. I'm an attention whore when it comes to doing things for my channel. Not really, but still. All right. Man, there is a lot of stuff on Joe Burrow being hurt today. Scurry. All right. Twitter, you got anything good? What's good in the hood? Boyer's car goes behind the wall. He probably wants to go behind the wall so he can grab a microphone and talk. Fans went crazy when KB wrecked Jr. They absolutely did. They absolutely did. Zach, have we looked up Berlin Raceway ticket prices? I probably should have put SRX. Cars are going around. Stub up. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know if you're going to be able to do it. Whoa. SRX. SRX. Berlin. What does Stub say, Duck? What the hell is... Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Boogity, here we go. The field will be averted. Clip Boy, Ryan Newman, Ken Schrader, Haley Deegan, Helio. Running up. Oh my God, what is this smoke? It must be Canada's wildfires back down low. Jeez, Pete, Clint Boyer all on the bottom. That will definitely give a run for the Rocket going into turn 1 and 2. Clint Boyer recovered a little bit, but I think Ryan Newman may clear him. What is this camera, man? Good God, looks like my great grandma's house when I go inside emphysema. So Kyle Busch is in last place right now with Marco. We'll see if they are able to move up any. Clint Boyer and Ryan Newman still fighting. Ken Schrader, the fastest in practice, has not yet to show a lot of speed so far in this one. We did go an entire stage without a wreck. That's not something we've been able to say so far this year. 15 to go. 16 to go. Numbers are hard. Schrader falling back to Haley Deegan. Haley gets a little bit loose there on the back stretch. Man, Boyer's running a different line, and I think he's got it figured out. He's cutting down really, really low. It's like Joseph Newgarden and Kyle Busch battling. Obviously, Kyle started around 4th or 5th. Now is trying to find his way through traffic. Brad Keselowski, the same thing. Marco Andretti has not had any success in traffic. He is still in last place. Now Keselowski will go underneath Bobby Labonte. These guys battled for a little bit earlier. Tony Stewart not been very active tonight. I want to see more mad fans when Denny wins because it's funny. I don't mind Denny winning, but some people lose their minds. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm getting up to about 110 mile an hour here on this 1 mile track. I bet this track is an absolute blast to drive. I'm going to see if there's a mod on NASCAR Racing 2003. And I would love, love, love to drive this. I do have SRX the game. This is not in it. And now we have a caution, competition caution. So we'll go ahead and take a break. I'm going to go refill some fuel. You guys do the same. I'll be right back. I'm back. SRX needs to make an iPhone game. Monster. Maybe they will, man. The World of Outlaw game. It's got some serious, serious backing. They're adding midget sprints, and no, will not be driving, so hold your jokes. But they're adding midget sprints, the Chili Bowl, and about 3 other tracks. So maybe Monster will venture out more into the iPhone mobile market. Still waiting on NASCAR to announce that big news regarding video games. God forbid if it is an extension with Motorsport Games, I'll punch my grandpa and kick your dog. I'm just going to be honest. If that's the news that NASCAR announces, I'm punching your grandpa and I'm going to kick your dog. And I don't care who you are. I'll do it. Swear to God, state law. Rest in peace, Donnie Baker. Here we go. We got 11 to go. Is it going to be 10? Nope, 11 to go. Oh, wow. Clint Bowyer gets away quite a bit there. Hailie Deegan did not have a great restart. This drone shot's pretty legit. Ooh. Helio Castroneves really driving Hailie Deegan close to the wall. Ryan Newman trying to take over the top spot. Can he get the momentum? Just not a long enough straightaway on the front stretch to get away with the momentum. They even up on the bottom, and then Ryan Newman will pull away maybe half a car length, like you see right here, close to 3/4 of a car length. But there's just not a lot of room to complete that pass. And I feel like you're probably more likely to screw up top, getting loose than you are on the bottom, because you're just rolling it with some brake, but using the car speed. And up top, you're trying to get in the gas pretty quick, and that's typically an easier way to get loose. Newman almost was able to get clear. If he can get a nose out front coming off of 4, he can clear him on the back stretch. But as long as they're even, or the front stretch, regardless, but as long as they're even coming out of the turns, he's just never going to have enough to clear him. And he may not need to. I mean, we got 5 laps to go coming up, and, he's probably led close to every lap since the restart. But look, Bowyer just keeps getting lower and lower, and he actually might clear him in the turn before Newman can, because he's just going way below. So he might go ahead and just slide him up, and he will. Nice job there by Bowyer, finding a really fast line. And now Ryan Newman will try to take that line as well. Saw a moth. I thought it was a damn spider. I'm about to leave you guys. 3 to go. So Clint Bowyer, the mouth. Kyle Busch has made up no ground. Marco Andretti right in front of him. Joseph Newgarden, -6 spots. So the guys that were doing good in the beginning are not doing good now. The guys that were doing bad in the beginning are doing okay now. So at least in a 20-lap heat, this will be a mid-pack race. Brad Keselowski might be the guy who ends up starting up front, or at least close to it. Ooh, Keselowski got real loose underneath Tracy there, and Bowyer will win. And another thing you got to think too is, like, these guys may be saving tires. Marco Andretti, Kyle Busch may be saving brakes, may be saving tires. There's a 100-lap heat coming up, the final heat. And that's something to be said. Because, I mean, when you're like first and second, you're going to start mid-pack no matter what. So they may have been saving tires and brakes for that final 100-lap heat. So Clint Bowyer will win heat number 2. How are we liking it so far? A lot cleaner than last week. No wrecks yet. I'm enjoying it. I like the track. I wish there was a little bit more stuff that we could do. Wrecks are a lot funnier. Yes, they are. Joe will not be on the stream tonight. $50-lap limited late model race at 6:30 pre SRX, Ryan. Oh my God. I will be there for that. Guaranteed. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to say funner. You are allowed one typed mistake per stream, Truex fans, so we'll allow it. Look at me. I look kind of red. A little bit. A little bit. I was facing that sun that almost killed Mario in Mario 3. All you young cats have no idea what I'm talking about. Duck, let me see what I can do, man. NASCAR only. Race ticket for Berlin Raceway. And again, if you're watching this and you have an extra ticket to Berlin in a couple weeks, let us know. Might purchase that off of you. Damn, bro, you can't even find a black market ticket. It's tough in these streets. Oh God, an interview with Clint Boyer. Let's see how long this takes. Well, he got bleeped out. He must have said something. Evidently, Tony gave a speech this week that said, guys, don't tear up my cars. Turd of it. Bro. I mean, like, this is a missed opportunity. I think we all want to see Clint Boyer do this after he wins a heat. I mean, am I right? Who says no to watching Clint Boyer do that after he wins a heat? Am I right? How young would Clint Boyer? I mean, these commercials weren't that old. I gotta move my mouse. It's pointing to a weird thing. That's not bad moves. Maybe he's pretty fly for a white guy. I don't know. That's pretty good, man. These hips don't lie. Who you guys got winning? Who we got winning at Tony Stewart's doing an interview? Mr. Smoke? Ain't nobody calling Mr. Smoke. What is this? Mr. Smoke? Does Consuela work for Tony Stewart now? Oh, yes, Mr. Smoke. Get out of here. We're calling him Mr. Smoke. That's pretty good. He had more emotion in that interview than he did the entire time at Fox. That's rough. Blah, blah, blah. Told you the no, no, no. No, no, no more Mr. Lemon Pledge. All right. Can we get a final starting lineup? Is that too much to ask for, SRX? A starting lineup? Bro, SRX, Twitter, slacking. See, can we get anything? Damn. Not a damn thing. I know, it does not look like the Monster Mile is sold out. I think Eldora is sold out. Obviously, we know Berlin is sold out. And then they get, which Eldora's dirt. And then they head to, is it I-55 or Knoxville? I can't remember. SRX should go to Bristol dirt. They probably don't have the finances to be going to Bristol dirt. I will say this, though. As good as the races have been, and this could be an ESPN problem because ESPN is just pure woke garbage now. They only had 300,000 people watch this last week, and the racing has been tremendous. I mean, last 2 weeks, you could not ask for better racing on a Thursday night, which they were getting around a million, a little less than a million people on Saturdays on CBS. But maybe people are done with ESPN. I don't know. Maybe they're not promoting it good enough. I don't really know. But I mean, the racing's been great. So I don't think it's that. The product has been good. The people they've brought in has been exponentially better than when it first started. We all love Bill Elliott. We all loved Bill Elliott 25 years ago. Now, I will say this. I wouldn't mind if they had the track champion, like they did at Slinger, as one of the cars in there. That'd be pretty cool. Kind of like a Pro versus Joe type deal would be pretty sweet. Oh, and if you're curious, ESPN will be running an all-female group of sportscasters, an all-female group of people producing it talking about nothing but female sports at 11 o'clock tonight for ESPN. So if you're into that type of thing, which I'm sure the 5 or 10s of you people across the United States are, there you go. There's your 11 o'clock plans tonight. You're welcome. Truex fan, how close are we on to getting a new stop motion rate? Yeah, prime time. When we getting some more content on our stop motion? How far along are we? We showed it last week. Alex Bowman won that mofo backwards, upside down. How far off are we from getting another one? Don't tell me then. I don't care. Still people adjusting on their cars, so still got a little bit of time left. Here's my picks for Richmond. Read them and weep. I just finished Bristol Road Course. Bristol Road Course. Bristol Road Course. Bro, you wildin'. Rowdy and Smoke talking about meeting on the track. I don't think Tony Stewart, dude, I'm all about this. I'm all about this. I don't know what this could look like, but my body is ready. Zach's body's a wonderland, but my body's ready. Let me know what you guys are thinking for Richmond. Let me know what your top 5 are. Martin Truex, Denny, Kyle Busch, Chase, the Wrecking Ball. Is that? Are we talking about Ross Chastain? Is that who the Wrecking Ball is? Ross Chastain. That's what I thought. I know they mentioned today that Shane Van Gisbergen has had multiple offers. So I definitely think he'll probably be signed here relatively soon. You can let me know where you think he might be going. I mean, they just announced that charters are like $30 million. So does Trackhouse want to pay $30 million for another charter? Would they rent one? Colleague Racing has an opening. He might. He probably is the number one free agent right now. Stuart Haas Racing might be a place he could go. I don't know. Where do you think Shane Van Gisbergen? Do you think the hype is too much? That's the real question. Is the hype too much? Reich Racing. I would go get Shane. That's his best shot. So you say Trackhouse? A $30 million price tag though. That's a lot, man. Like that's gained $10 million since last year. If charters truly are $30 million. So I'm not willing to say that they would, but it makes a lot of sense. I know it's not German. You're right. He is from New Zealand and he races in Australia. Hey Zach, did you know that I joined a nudist colony? Did you know that? I joined a nudist colony here recently. I'm waiting for your response to see if you knew that. Thursday Night Thunder. Still don't have cars on track yet. Still waiting. Has anybody ever been to Michigan Speedway? Zach. Yes. Yes, I did. I joined a nudist colony. And the first few days were the hardest. I just want you to know that. I know. I can't help that. Next Thursday in Michigan. That's wild. That's next week. Tony Stewart, Marco Andretti will be on the front row. Cars are back on track. That's awesome, dude. I can't wait to go. Bro, we got the lake, we got Berlin Raceway, we got fishing, we got Brooklyn, Michigan. Shee! It's gonna be a good time. What are we looking at weather-wise? All right. Starting lineup. Let's get back to racing. Tony Stewart, Marco Andretti, Brad Keselowski, Helio Castroneves, Bobby Labonte, Kyle Busch. Starting behind Helio Castroneves, huh? Paul Tracy, Ryan Newman, Ken Schrader, Clint Boyer, Haley Deegan, and Joseph Newgarden. How does Clint Boyer win and start 10th? I don't know. KB for the dub. Let's go, bro. Let's go. All right. Ready to go. Kyle Busch on the outside. Cheers. 100 laps. Pace truck is in. Tony Stewart will lead it. Man, they came out really slow in that. Marco Andretti able to stay right with them. Tony Stewart clears pretty easily. Now Brad Keselowski will get underneath Marco Andretti. By himself will be Helio Castroneves. How the hell did Helio Castroneves start in front of Kyle Busch? I don't know. So Keselowski looks like he will take that spot away. Again, there's 100 laps, folks. So this will be a grind, a marathon compared to the sprints that we've had with the 20 laps, 5 times longer than anything we've seen so far. Thank you all people that are joining in. Let me know where you're coming from. Like, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see this more often. We talk NASCAR. We talk Formula One. We talk dirt racing. We talk SRX because we do everything here on Stuck in the Catch Fence. The Catch Fence doesn't have to be just pavement racing. On the outside, Ryan Newman on the outside of Paul Tracy. Kyle Busch still not moving up yet. Tony Stewart with a half a second advantage over Brad Keselowski, pulling away just a little bit. Kyle Busch all over the bumper of Bobby Labonte, trying to run more of a diamond line, and he will gain speed coming out of that, and he will go underneath Bobby Labonte. We need Bobby and Terry. Texas Terry. So Kyle looks like he's going to take 5th place away. Will he move out in front? Yep. The shake from Bobby Labonte getting loose will easily let that pass go through. Now, the guy to watch here recently has been Ryan Newman. He has been so good in the main events. So currently right now, Tony Stewart, Brad Keselowski, Marco Andretti, Kyle Busch, Bobby Labonte, and Paul Tracy on the inside of Bobby as well, the battle for 6th place. And he will take that spot. Looks like a little bit of damage to the right rear of Paul Tracy. Not surprising. He always has damage because he is typically involved with somebody every race. We have not had a wreck yet tonight. We have plenty of cautions, plenty of wrecks, plenty of tempers, I would say, just a little bit in the first 2 races. None of that here tonight. Very clean racing tonight. So it looks like Castroneves is getting closer to the back of Andretti. Kyle Busch is getting to the back of Castroneves. So what is the attrition that's going to happen here? Tony Stewart now still with a half-second lead. Kyle Busch is able to dominate in the middle of the turns. Looks like he's slowing up. Now we'll see. I thought we were going to see Castroneves going. Now he will. Marco Andretti slid up a little bit. Then, hitting the brakes will be Castroneves to let Kyle Busch back up behind him, and he will not get beside Marco Andretti. So, again, 100 laps seems like a lot. We're already 11% through this race. Truex fan says we want to wreck. As long as it's not the guy driving the Florida Panther car, I don't care. I never mind seeing a Purdue University car wreck. So, I don't mind that as well. Here in Indiana, being an IU fan, you never want to see anything that has to do with Purdue doing well. I mean, for God's sakes, their initials are PU for a reason. Cheers. Guys, if you're new to the channel, let me know where you're coming from. How'd you find us? Did you look us up on YouTube? Did you see us in a Facebook group? Let me know why you're here, how you got us, and number 1, if you're enjoying the content. And we will have a competition caution. So we have had nothing but competition cautions so far. So the fireworks on the back. What the hell? What did I just see? A guy dressed as Mario pouring water on his head? What are we doing? Are you kidding me, bro? What? Why? Ottawa doing some stuff? What do we think, Zach? Instant reaction. What do we think? I didn't know you shared that an hour ago. Tarasenko? That's interesting. Peep the text when it's convenient. Please be a naked picture. Please be naked. Is that Latrell? Is that your boy Bradley? Is that Latrell? Is that your boy Latrell? Because I got you, Zach. If it is, you tell him to hop on right now with everybody else. If that's Latrell, let me know. Because I got something for him. And you can videotape this and say, hey, we were on YouTube. Your name got brought up, and this is what happened. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's share the screen. Yeah, man, the guy I hang out with all the time, right under my that. Okay, all right. I didn't want to do this. I don't like to do this, but we got to do what we got to do. Right here. That's Brad. That's for you. One more time. That's for you, Brad. Zach, I hope that helped. I hope helped. Giving away tickets to the race you've been asking to and your best friends hang out all the time, friends. Garbage. That's garbage. Who needs enemies when you have friends like that? Green flag, we're back to racing. Kyle Busch on the bottom. Ooh, a stack up there. What is this smoke? Canada, get your shit together. Keselowski there. Oh. Pretty Ricky, baby. Grind on me. That's what we got going on with Marco Andretti and Helio. Now, we did see a tire rub the other night, and that caused a wreck. We are all stacked up. I hope that helped, Zach. I'm a man of the people, for the people. I hope that helped. Keselowski right on the back of Tony Stewart. Now, this lead got brought out to about half a second. Andretti and Helio and Andretti got their open wheel. Oh, Kyle. Oh, Kyle. Go around him. Go around him. There we go, boys. Elbows are out. We're racing. All right. Tony Stewart, Brad Keselowski, Marco, Kyle Busch, Helio Castroneves. That's your top five. Ryan Newman, Bobby Labonte, Paul Tracy, Haley Deegan, Clint Boyer, Ken Schrader, Joseph Newgarden, the rest of your seven. Keselowski back to being about 0.6 seconds back. Ooh, Paul Tracy has slid back considerably. He was outside of Kyle Busch. Man, Paul Tracy wiggling everywhere. 10 people on the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know where you're coming from. How'd you find us? You have a chance to win a diecast car like the one behind me if you like and subscribe to the channel. And again, let me know how you found me. That's Stuck in the Catch Fence. We do all kinds of racing. So, number one, thanks for joining in. And hopefully you're having a good time here with some Thursday night Thunder. Brad Keselowski fading quickly. Marco Andretti will probably be on the back of him. Not as quickly fading as Paul Tracy. Probably quicker than his hairlines. Oh my God, Paul Tracy's car is terrible. Kyle Busch underneath Marco Andretti. Kyle, lend me your energy. Give me your power. Let's win this son of a bitch. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Boom. Champion. Champion. On the auto. Let's go, champ. Let's go 2-time. Let's win this mug. Back to half a second. Marco looks like he's getting a little bit slower. Tony Stewart winning. I still have no idea how Tile. I found you in a gulag like 12 years ago. Bro. Just because you call my gulag or my basement the gulag doesn't mean everybody has to know that. That's between you and me. And we did have a one-on-one battle, but we're not going to go anything further than that. We got another person join the channel. What's up? Hope you're enjoying the SRX race. We're excited to have you here on Stuck in the Catch Fence. We talk about all things crazy. We do all things NASCAR related. We are here for you, the community. Hopefully you're having a good time, enjoying the race. I got the race over here to my left side. Hopefully you're enjoying it as well, getting some wonderful commentary, some not safe for work commentary. So if you're watching this at work, that's on you. Or you could be like our friend Truex fan. He's a little bit younger, but we welcome him here. And his parents don't know that what he's doing. And that's okay. Because Truex fan shows us amazing videos of stop motion racing where people finish upside down and backwards for the championship race. And he created a dirt or a road course at Bristol. We don't even know what that means, but we're going to find out. All right, Kyle. Catching up, less than a second. Brad Keselowski hanging around that half-second mark. Again, have no idea how the hell Tony Stewart got the pole here in this last race. Marco Andretti fading quickly. We have 100 laps. We're only 36%. You found me on shorts. Bro, whose shorts did you find me on? I'm more of a khakis guy. More of a khakis guy. Truex fan, do you know what short you found me on? That's the real question. Do you remember the short? If you remember, oh my God, my hair. Much quieter night here at the Motor Mile than what we've seen in Stafford. Cheers. Hopefully you're enjoying a beverage tonight as well. Tony Stewart with that badass helmet. Always has his visor up. Tony Stewart yet to win in these first two races. We're 40 laps into 100. Remember, caution flags will count here in this main event, and we are at the caution right now. You don't remember the short, man? I remember when you came in. You know what it was? I have no idea. I have no idea, actually. But I do know that you've been here for a long time. But I just thought that we had that connection, Truex fan, that we were like this. Like if we were stuck together, unbreakable. And the fact that you can't remember what short it was, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. You know what? I might as well like toot my own horn and do some self-promotion. Promotion? Jesus Christ, Ryan. Let's watch a good let's watch a good stuck in the catch fence short. Your channel shorts. Here we go. This is a good one. This didn't get the love that it deserved. So while we got a second, let's do some self-promotion And let's watch some shorts here from Stuck in the Catchments. This should have got more love.
Here they come. And
Alan Bestwick at Nashville. Both wrecked. Larry Mack. And out of nowhere, the lesser Waltrip.
He's out of harm's way. Here they come.
Look at this. Look at this. Through you, Kevin Harvick.
Look at Robbie Gordon on the high side. He gets all 4 cars.
Suspend them. That's what I say. Suspend them. I should have got more love. This one was a good one. It took a while to get some love, but this is a good one. This is, for all you guys that haven't watched this, this is Dale Earnhardt letting people know that it's raining outside. And they brought Jeff Gordon onto the track. And he tells the camera that Jeff Gordon should be coming back into pit lane because it's raining on the track. And we'll just go from there.
Raining over there. So it's not a good time to qualify. I bet he comes on pit road, matter of fact.
Yeah, I would guess so. You know, for me doing the weather, though, I got to have the radar.
If he was smart, he was coming on that. He ain't too smart.
He ain't too smart.
All right, thanks, Dale. Good
And
luck in
a few turns later, after saying he should come in because he ain't too smart,
there might be a little bit there, and then
Jeff Gordon gets loose due to the wreck. I mean, that is like classic Dale Earnhardt walking away. I'm a smart mofo. So that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I'm not sure if we got anything really here. This is crazy. I thought this would get a little bit more love. This is when the tire flew off at the Indy 500. Watch this. And that tire, man, it goes flying. It ended up hitting a lady's car. And then flying upside down. Hit a lady's car. And she actually got a new car because of that. So, sorry, you're bad at remembering. You're too young to be bad at remembering. Shameless plugs for the channel. If you like our shorts, let me know. We've been doing more shorts. Unfortunately, the YouTube algorithm, because if you take like a week off, like to go on vacation, and you don't put a short out, they just simply won't show it at all. Boogity boogity, we're back to Green Flag Racing. Kyle Busch underneath Marco Andretti. Tony Stewart has Brad Keselowski under him, and it looks like Kyle Busch. Oh, it's going to clear Marco Andretti. Oh, we got some contact. Helio Castroneves hits Joseph Newgarden, who hits Marco Andretti. Actually, that was Helio Castroneves hitting Ryan Newman that hits Marco Andretti. Marco Andretti drops back a whole bunch. Now we have a battle for the lead. Brad Keselowski on the outside. Tony Stewart underneath him. Kyle Busch lurking in the shadows. Can Brad clear and get the lead here in this final event? 48 laps in. We are 48% through. Simple math by your boy Ryan Peters. Kyle Busch in third place. Clint Bowyer has climbed up some. He is in 6th. But Ryan Newman, I told you guys, he's been lurking. He does so well in these final stages. I don't know what it is. He will show decent speed in 1 and 2, but he does a great job saving his tires. And now Brad Keselowski will clear Tony Stewart. Here we go. Here's Castroneves with Newman. He hits Newman. Newman hits Andretti. Nothing that Newman could do there. That was not Newman's fault because he got hit by Castroneves. Unfortunately, the accordion effect does go against Andretti, and Marco has dropped all the way back from and to 9th place. So now Brad Keselowski in the lead, 0.2 seconds up. Next is Tony Stewart and Kyle Busch. And right now, currently, Clint Bowyer will be underneath Castroneves. They got a tight battle going underneath. Bowyer again running that line about 2 tires and a half, about half the car length underneath that white line. He's been running that all night long. And if he he will get clear here. Newman is dangerous. He's got a rocket, bro. The Rocket from South Bend. And Kyle Busch underneath Tony Stewart. Can he clear him? And it looks like he will clear him. It looks like everybody's getting a little bit lower on the track as well. Now Stewart riding that white line. Kyle Busch riding that white line. Kyle Busch will gain a little bit more. And Kyle and Brad, these guys are not friends. So Kyle and Brad, bad blood, two guys that do not like each other. That has been perfectly clear. These guys have shared a stage in the Final Four, and Kyle Busch has clowned on Brad Keselowski to his face right next to him. So Brad will not make this easy for Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch is the type of driver, he wants to win at every single thing that he's in. So let's see what he's got tonight. He's going to dive underneath Brad. Oh, and he spins. Told you. Kyle Busch does not respect Brad Keselowski, man. That's just the way it is. They do not like each other. Kyle Busch will not give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what happens here. Is Kyle Busch completely in the fault on this? I'm a Kyle Busch fan. Looked like Keselowski came down low, but I want to see a different angle. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, Keselowski just came down underneath him. Kyle has the line. Kyle has the line. I think Keselowski came down. So I'm biased. Call me what you want. That looked like Keselowski came down on Kyle Busch. Do you see it differently? Did Keselowski not come down on Kyle Busch? Did Kyle Busch go up on Keselowski? You guys let me know. Our first caution of the night. What'd you guys see? Whose fault? Who's at fault? Who's at fault? Let me know. $40 laps to go, 60% through. Getting ready to go for the restart. Not a great restart by Kyle. Decent enough to get underneath, which has been the line, and he will clear. So he played his cards right, and that's going to put Ryan Newman out of nowhere, out of the shadows, coming again, and Tony Stewart using all the bumper up, and Tony Stewart will clear Ryan Newman. It'll be Castor Nevis behind them with Clint Boyer. Shout out to Clint Boyer, man. He's come back here in this final session. Stewart now giving back up ground to Newman. And if those guys battle, that will give Kyle Busch an opportunity to win the race. Now, Kyle Busch didn't budge. Well, no, of course. Not against Brad Keselowski. There's no respect there. I don't know, says Truex fan. Kyle Busch dub. So I've done all the SRX streams, and I've done 2 NASCAR streams, and Kyle Busch won the very first one we ever did the live stream on. So if he wins tonight on this SRX stage, I almost feel obligated to do Richmond on Sunday. Again, guys, thanks for joining in. Hopefully you're having a good time. Kyle Busch now up 0.6 of a second on Tony Stewart. Ryan Newman a second behind. The guy that looks fastest on the track right now, if it's not Kyle Busch, is Clint Boyer. That low line he's been running Nobody else has been running that. It kind of reminds me at Stafford when guys were running in the dirt. So it's been a good final heat here for Clint Boyer. Here he goes. He might go underneath him right here. And he does. He's got him. Can he stick it? I can't really stick it. He's definitely got him another chance here. And Newman's never going to give any ground. I mean, these guys have raced against each other forever. I mean, think about this. Kyle Busch, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer. Like, that's a scene right there. That's cool. I mean, these are some of the best in that class. Boyer all over Tony Stewart now. And Clint Boyer did run for Stewart at Stewart Haas for a little bit. Ooh, giving Boss a little bit of a nudge to let him know he's there. Clint Boyer might be the fastest car on the track. Stewart now 0.8 of a second. Oh, underneath gets a little bit. That's the furthest we've seen him on the low side. Coming up to 30 to go. Man, he's quick. Kyle Busch is going to have his hands full here in a second with Clint Boyer unless he changes his line. Clint Boyer's fast. He just passed two people like it was no big deal. And we're talking Ryan Newman and Tony Stewart. Those are guys that aren't going to give up their position lightly. And now he's already cleared them. What does Kyle Busch do? Does he change his line? Does he look in his rearview mirror and see Clint Boyer is 2 tires below the white line and try to replicate that line? Because Clint Boyer is gaining fast. We got 29 laps left. 29 miles. Kyle's staying the same line. But Clint Boyer just is. That last lap was 0.44. Oh my gosh, he gained a ton in that. Where are we sitting at right now? What's 0.44? 0.41. That's not a whole lot gained. Kyle's staying the same. Let's see. And we have a caution. Hey, I don't think there's enough in the budget We'd have to pay for too many cars. Too many people would get upset. Guys, I'm going to take one last break. I'll be right back. This is shaping up to be another great finish here on the SRX stream. Whether you're lounging around the house or you're putting yourself through a top workout in the gym, a Sunday has you covered. And that's why the Sunday jogger is my everyday. All right, here we go. Tricks fan. KB lets Clint buy him, then wrecks him. What should he do? But I don't know when I do stuff like that. Racing, I end up wrecking too. I think you got to take the low side because Clint Boyer's the fastest down low. So you got to take low. And I think that's going to hold Clint Boyer up. And I think that's what you want the most. Ooh, Paul Tracy hit the ball hard. So you force Clint to come off his line by having to be up top. And that may not seem like a lot. And see, Clint Boyer chose the low line anyway. So Kyle will start down low and Clint will start down low. So, I mean, that makes sense for Clint. He knows his best way around this track is down low. Get a good start. Get a good start. Hope Clint Boyer and Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart have to race each other. That's Kyle Busch's key to victory. If Clint Boyer can clear both those guys quickly, Kyle Busch might be in trouble. Should be a great event. It's all down to this restart. Kyle used to be really good at restarts. Kyle looks like he got a good restart right there. I don't know if it's a great restart. Ooh, Tony goes high and Kyle will clear. So Kyle will clear right here. Oh, and then see, that's what Kyle needs. He needs these guys to battle. Tony Stewart's not going to take that lightly being nudged. Will he battle back? Man, Clint Boyer is quick, guys. Can Kyle Busch, what can he do? Can he replicate? Can he keep it? Zach, anything with lemonade goes down smooth. Kyle now 0.43. Oh, and we got a wreck. Oh my God, everybody's wrecking back here. Wow, everybody wrecked down low. What a terrible, terrible run for Marco, who started second in this final heat. Who was that, Truex fan? Who called him nuts? See, I don't have it too loud so that it doesn't blow your guys' ear out on both sides. Castro Neves. Oh my God, Newgarden's just running way low. And Helio's trying to battle back the wiggle. I have no idea how Andretti wrecked unless he got hit by Deegan. I mean, Newgarden is 4 tires below the white line. That's not going to work. I mean, he almost hit pit lane. Yeah, Deegan ends up spinning out Marco. Marco checks up. I called Tony nuts. What stream, Zach? The SRX race or my stream? Bro, I'm going to grab a bite of this Chick-fil-A. All right. We're going to call Clint Boyer. Let's hear what he's got to say.
Clint, it's Connor again up in the booth. You got a copy? I do apologize for talking to you while you were busy, but you were doing a great job, honestly. I noticed you using the apron. No one else has used it like you yet. Do you have enough tires left to get the win here?
Well, it helped when I saw Kyle move Brad and spin him out, so it's kind of like a free mulligan, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think you're doing a fantastic job. You're my pick to win, so please don't let me down, and I hope my spotting for you was okay.
No pressure. Just Tony Stewart, Kyle Busch to pass. Couple cup champions. No pressure. We'll see what we can do here.
Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, brother.
Clint Boyer's been the show tonight, right?
I like that.
He's pretty much
As much as I clown on Clint, I like Clint the person. I don't like Clint the analyst. 14 to go. Last 10 laps. Under yellow do not count. Can Kyle get another good restart? Do I get the checkered? I'll wait. I'll wait to get the checkered flag ready. I'll wait. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I hope you guys are having a good night. Hopefully, you've enjoyed the stream so far. It's been a blast. I love doing this. Here we go. Restart, ready to go. Kyle Busch underneath, and it looks like he'll clear easily coming out of this turn. Clint Boyer having a little bit of trouble there, so he will have to battle more than he has been. And now he's underneath Tony Stewart. Man, he gained so much time running that line that he's in. He didn't get as low this time, so they're going to battle coming off of this. Kyle Busch will be able to take a little bit of time, but this is where he's the best. 3 and 4 underneath, and he'll clear. Oh, and Paul Tracy's backwards. Oh, Haley Deegan's backwards. Oh, a hard hit for Ken Schrader. Big wreck. Big wreck. That's by far the biggest wreck we've seen. Ken Schrader's night is done. He's got pieces of that car everywhere. Zach, if you get infield passes, bro, you could get some sheet metal off these cars. I mean, you talk about Berlin, you talk about hey, for this track, absolutely that's the big one. Absolutely. We're talking only a mile track. Here we go. Tracy comes up. Tracy just freaking gets loose and squeezes Newgarden. That's all on Paul Tracy. That is all on Paul Tracy. He is a clown. He just shoves him into the wall. That's all on Paul Tracy. That's some shitty driving by Paul Tracy. That's horrible. And there's a reason why Paul Tracy's not very well liked in the series, and it's because of moves like that. I mean, he just ruined like 4 different cars because he decided to straight drive somebody into the wall. See if anybody else is talking about the race tonight. It's been a lot more quiet here. Here's Schrader. Let's see what he has to say.
I like to see it, but I'm pretty sure Green had black shoved into the outside wall. I'm not running another race with him. I'm done.
Kid Schrader has nothing good to say about Paul Tracy. I'm never running another race with him. And he just walks off. He just drops the mic. I'm not running another race with him. And to be honest, man, I don't blame him. Paul Tracy he's kind of known as a clown in this. And the fact that, I mean, he just ruined a bunch of good cars because that's just horrific racing. And I mean horrific racing. So, can't blame him.
you can see what's left of Paul Tracy's SRX machine. We talked
Is Paul Tracy going to talk? All right, here we go. Here's Paul Tracy.
I mean, Newgarden and I were bouncing off of each other for a couple laps, and I got a nose ahead of him, half a car length ahead of him, and I just got hooked and turned sideways down the straightaway. It was just hard racing. At the end, there are 10 laps to go, and everybody's now going for it hard. It's just
Paul Tracy said he got hooked. That's not what happened. Paul Tracy did not get hooked. Paul Tracy shoves Newgarden into the wall. That's not being hooked. That's bullshit. Right. Right. I agree with Indiana Pride, Noblesville Products, Connor Daly. That is not anything on Joseph Newgarden. All right, here we go. 10 to go.
Brad Keselowski missed all the crashing cars in front of him after getting spun out for the lead earlier.
10 laps left, Truex fan. 10 laps. Duck, I got you. Zach, I got you, bro. Here we go. It'll be Kyle Busch on the inside. Tony Stewart on the outside. Tony Stewart gets a great restart on the outside. Kyle Busch down low. Can he get around him? Can he clear him? He will clear him. Clint Boyer battling on the inside as well, like normal. He will not be able to get second place. Right now, it'll be Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart one's way wide, and it will be Clint Boyer who's unable to keep it on the outside, or excuse me, underneath. So Stewart is there. Then with Clint Boyer, Kyle Busch trying to check out as these guys battle for second and third. It will be Stewart who clears just by a nose, and it will be Clint Boyer sending it deep. He's on side of Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart coming out of turn 4 will be able to gather the momentum. There's 8 laps to go. Kyle Busch now a half a second on the outside of Tony Stewart. Now it will be 0.6 of a second. Battle for second will be what looks to be the race right now with 8 to go. Clint Boyer sends it way deep, almost hits the backside of Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart gets a little bit loose coming out, but will control it. And right now, Kyle Busch trying to check out. It's up to a second for the lead now, and it will be Tony Stewart, Clint Boyer, Ryan Newman, and Brad Keselowski fighting from last place all the way back up to 5th after that wreck with Kyle Busch. Rowdy now crosses the checkered flag, 6 to go, 1.1 seconds to lead. It looks like the race will be for second. Does Clint Boyer have the moxie, have the ability to pass Tony Stewart? Will he use the nose? Right now, he says no. He puts it all over Tony Stewart's back bumper, but still is unable to find a way to get around. He tries to dive in deep now going into 1 and 2 with 5 to go. 1.3 seconds the difference between Tony Stewart and Kyle Busch. Right now, this is all Kyle Busch's race to lose. He has a huge advantage. Clint Boyer sends it deep in turns 3 and 4. They're side by side coming to the line with 4 to go. Clint Boyer now underneath of Tony Stewart. Clint Boyer needs a caution. He will clear Tony Stewart with 3 laps to go. Only 3 miles now as we head into turn 4. Kyle Busch crosses the checkered finish to make it officially 3 to go. And we have a car spun out, and it's Marco Andretti hitting the wall, and we will have a caution with 3 to go. So Marco's car looks to be done for the night. He will finish in front of Marco Andretti. Part of that car barely hanging on to the front left of that vehicle.
Yeah, when you go through an accident like he there's a low chance that other things aren't severely damaged as well. Yeah, he clearly, it looked like he had something fail there on the right front. It's kind of odd to see a car jolt left like that, but he clearly is staying out because why not? He's got to get as many points as possible in this race.
Well, they're not going to let him stay out of the track like that. See, as he heads behind the wall.
Probably also can't see good like that.
Well, shedding debris around the racetrack. You see that sparking underneath the right front? That started when he went into turn 1 before the spin down at turn 3. So that's too bad.
I don't think that'll buff out.
No.
Not 3 laps.
No, sir.
Well, it feels really thin down a little bit here.
The herd has been, for sure.
And wow, I'm sure Kyle Busch hates life right now, as it's basically a green-white checker type situation.
So there are 8 of our 12 starters on the racetrack. They're second.
All right, here we go.
Just have a final track inspection.
Guys, we're coming to the end of this. Cheers. Again, I can't thank you guys enough coming out. These Thursday night streams have been absolutely wonderful. I haven't even ate dinner. I got my whole thing of macaroni here. I got a whole thing of chicken nuggets. And it's because I want to be with you guys. I'm having a blast. I hope you guys enjoy this. Zach, I'll do the best I can to do the play-by-play. Clint Boyer chooses down low again. He's going to give it Kyle Busch everything he has on the bottom. Essentially, we got a green-white checkered. 3 laps to go. Kyle Busch leading. Tony Stewart on the outside. Ryan Newman on the outside in lane 2. Here comes the green flag. The restart is underway. Kyle Busch will have it with Tony Stewart. They are side by side. Running underneath. Kyle tries to clear Tony Stewart coming off of turn 2. I don't know if he's going to clear him enough. He will barely get ahead. Clint Boyer now underneath of Tony Stewart. Does he have enough? Coming to 2 to go. It will be Tony Stewart and Clint Boyer. They're side by side. They hit going in to turn 1. Coming out of turn 2. Wiggling will be Boyer. Still wiggling. Tony Stewart will have the momentum coming out of turn 2, but Clint Boyer still has the nose going into 3 and 4. Kyle Busch will take the white flag. Clint Boyer will take over second place. White flag. Last lap underway here from the Motor Mile. Still says 2 to go. I believe it's the white flag. So it looks like Kyle Busch will come clear going into what I think will be the last lap. Now it's the last lap. So they didn't count that first one. A little bit different than NASCAR. So Kyle Busch, 0.4 of a second. Clint Boyer, Tony Stewart now falling back to Brad Keselowski. Turns 3 and 4. Your boy, go ahead and put him on the stream. Again, doesn't matter what car he's in. Kyle Busch, first time in SRX. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The king of restarts gets the job done. Kyle Busch wins it at the Motor Mile. Let's get rowdy, boys. Let's get rowdy. That's fun. So 2 drivers now this year, both in their first time in the SRX series, getting the dub. Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin. And we'll see what Kyle Busch does for the celebration. Will he burn it down in the Florida Panthers car? Kyle Busch will not burn it down. He will come park it right at the checkered flag. Busy week for him and Brexton. What an awesome time. It's so crazy now to listen to Kyle Busch get out of a car and hear cheers. I mean, this is a guy that's been following Kyle Busch for such a long time. And the fact that you hear cheers and not boos, I still am not used to it, man. I kind of miss it. I'm not gonna lie, kind of miss it. So as soon as he gets the interview, I'll turn the volume up so you guys can hear it as well. Kyle Busch, your winner at the Motor Mile. Here we go.
The guy loves chasing trophies, Slinger National, Snowball Derby, Prelude to the Dream. You love those special all-star type short track events. This is another one. Why does this one mean so much to you? Because you're watching them all at home the past 2 years.
Absolutely. No, it's just, it's fun, it's just a great atmosphere and environment and everything to be able to just be around some really cool and really great race car drivers, some great personalities as well, too. And I love being able to just, hey, buddy, what's up, Rex? And just love being able to race, I'd race more if I could, but there's only so much you can get in and so much you can do. But just want to thank the Florida Panthers, Camping World, Bass Pro, Goodyear, everybody, Sparco, Rowdy Energy, all the fine folks that have helped me to be able to get here, Hawk and everybody from SRX, all the hard work they've done. They've got a few more this week that they got to get worked on. I was about ready to be a part of that at one of those moments in the race, but glad it all worked out.
Let's go back to that. You traded some decals with Tony Stewart, which was a racing deal, but the Brad Keselowski incident, another racing deal. How would you describe that?
Yeah, I mean, the Castro Neves was on the top there, and he was really, really, really hacking to the bottom trying to get down. And I'm like, no, when somebody knocks a hole for you, you want to follow them through, So it's a free spot for me, not for you. So keep your nose in there. And, it knocked the fender out a little bit on it there at that time. And then the Brad deal, yeah, I got a good run off of 4, and I really wasn't ready to pass him yet for the lead, but got a good run on him, got a good launch, and was alongside of him, right front to left rear, and he arced it out nice and then came down, and I was there. So, part of racing, racing deal. But, it's hard in these things because the vision's not great in the mirrors and everything else. Like, I get it. But you also got to be aggressive in that same stance and being able to hold your ground and take those spots when you can get them.
Fun meters certainly pay. Kyle Busch taking home some hardware from Southwest Virginia.
And gets that very cool looking SRX Winners Trophy to take home with him as well. So as we look at the final results from our main event tonight, it's Busch with the win and Clint Boyer.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, great to see. Apart from the giant, massive, chaotic accident.
That was awesome. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, I did. My guy gets the dub. Kyle Busch, still waiting. I hope the fans get the bow. The fans deserve the bow. You guys deserve a bow as well. I appreciate you being here. Again, Zach, Truex fan. We had others as well up earlier in the chat that commented. And again, we always try to make this a community. We're watching this together. We're enjoying this together. I think I don't have them now because it was too early in the stream. So Dakota Rooster, appreciate. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. And there was somebody else that commented as well and joined the chat. I appreciate you guys so much. Again, I hope you had fun. Another Thursday night we get to spend together. Another Thursday night we get to have a great time. And Truex fan, I hear you, bro. There's definitely a strong chance that happens on Sunday. I would not be surprised. So that's going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys again so much. I appreciate it. If you want to look at the previous video I just uploaded, are NASCAR fans becoming soft? That's what I want to know from you guys. I give my point. I'm actually part of the problem, I think, as well. Let me know what you guys think as well. Like and subscribe to the channel. Trying to get on that road to 500 subscribers. We're getting there. We're getting subscribers every single day. But again, another fun Thursday night. Another great time. This has been Ryan Peters from Stuck in the Catch Fence. You guys have a wonderful night.